There is a strange reason intelligent people are often easier to deceive than ignorant people. It is not because they know less. It is because they know enough to build a convincing explanation for almost anything. A clever mind can defend a lie long after a simple mind would have rejected it. And this is where François de la Rochefoucauld becomes dangerous. He did not merely question whether people lie to others. He questioned something far more uncomfortable: whether people can recognize when they are lying to themselves. Imagine two people hearing the same compliment. One accepts it immediately. The other analyzes it, questions the motive, searches for hidden meaning. We assume the second person is wiser. But what if that analysis is simply another form of vanity? What if intelligence does not protect you from deception, but gives deception better tools? There is a reason powerful people surround themselves with agreeable voices. There is a reason social media rewards confidence more than accuracy. There is a reason entire organizations can repeat an obvious mistake, while every individual inside the organization considers himself rational. And there is one hidden mechanism connecting all of them. It is not stupidity. It is the human need to remain comfortable with the story we tell about ourselves. By the end, we will reach the uncomfortable insight behind La Rochefoucauld's psychology. The most dangerous lie is not the one someone tells you. It is the one your mind becomes emotionally invested in believing. Number 1. The intelligent mind can become its own lawyer. Most people imagine intelligence as a shield against deception. In reality, intelligence can sometimes function like a defense attorney. Give a person a conclusion they desperately want, and a clever mind can manufacture 10 respectable reasons for reaching it. A CEO ignores declining sales and calls it temporary market pressure. An investor refuses to sell a failing stock because he describes himself as patient. Someone receives criticism and immediately labels the critic jealous. The facts have not changed. Only the explanation has. Psychology calls this motivated reasoning, but La Rochefoucauld's insight goes deeper. People rarely need to destroy reality when they can simply reinterpret it. The surprising part is that intelligence makes reinterpretation easier. The more vocabulary you possess, the more sophisticated your excuses can become. On social media, this becomes almost invisible. Someone can construct an elaborate argument proving that their own behavior was justified while conveniently excluding the one fact that threatens their self-image. The twist is that self-deception does not always feel like deception. It feels like intelligence working correctly. And once your identity becomes attached to being the person who is right, discovering the truth becomes psychologically expensive. But there is an even deeper problem, because sometimes the lie is not created by you at all. Number 2. People believe what protects their identity. Watch what happens when someone challenges a person's political belief, professional identity, relationship, or moral reputation. The immediate response is rarely pure curiosity. It is defense. Why? Because the information threatens more than an opinion. It threatens the person they believe themselves to be. La Rochefoucauld understood the enormous role vanity plays in human behavior. People want to appear honorable, intelligent, generous, independent, courageous. But the desire to appear virtuous can quietly become more important than actually being virtuous. Consider a modern workplace. An employee makes a major strategic mistake. Evidence appears. Instead of asking what went wrong, the team begins protecting the reputation of the person responsible. Meetings become performances. Data gets reframed. Responsibility moves sideways. Everyone leaves believing they behaved professionally. The organization has not merely hidden the mistake, it has created a shared story that makes the mistake emotionally acceptable. That is why smart thinkers should fear agreement as much as disagreement. When everyone around you confirms your interpretation, the absence of resistance can feel like proof. Sometimes it is the opposite. Sometimes agreement is simply a room full of people protecting the same illusion. And that leads to a question far more disturbing than whether others are lying. Number 3. What if your motives are not what you think? Most people can explain why they do what they do. That confidence is precisely the problem. We say we help because we care. We work hard because we are ambitious. We seek recognition because we want excellence to be noticed. We stay in difficult relationships because we are loyal. But human motives are rarely that clean. A person may genuinely help someone and genuinely enjoy feeling superior because of it. A leader may genuinely serve a cause and genuinely crave admiration. Both motives can exist simultaneously. This is one of Rochefoucauld's most unsettling observations about human nature. Noble behavior does not necessarily prove noble motives. Modern technology makes this even easier to see. Someone posts charitable acts online. The act may help another person, but the public display may also satisfy status, belonging, admiration, or identity. Does one motive cancel the other? Not necessarily. Human beings are capable of mixed motives. The danger begins when we demand that our own motives be pure, while interpreting everyone else's motives cynically. That double standard is a psychological blind spot. The twist is that self-knowledge can become another performance. You can become so fascinated with analyzing your motives that you construct a more sophisticated version of the same illusion. And if you want to understand why people lie so convincingly, you must first understand why they desperately need the lie. Number 4. The lie that feels better than truth. Imagine an experiment. You are shown 2 doors. Behind the first is an uncomfortable truth about yourself. Behind the second is a flattering explanation that makes you feel intelligent, moral, and misunderstood. You are told that the choice will remain private. Which door do you choose? Most people would like to believe they choose truth, but real life constantly suggests otherwise. People remain inside careers they hate because leaving would force them to admit years were wasted. They defend relationships that have collapsed because admitting failure wounds their identity. They reinterpret rejection as jealousy because accepting rejection means confronting vulnerability. They call avoidance peace. They call insecurity standards. They call fear intuition. The mind does not merely seek truth. It seeks psychological stability. This is the pattern interrupt. The next time someone says, "I know exactly why I did that," imagine removing every flattering explanation and leaving only observable behavior. What remains? That question can feel almost violent because it strips away narrative. And once narrative disappears, motives become much harder to control. Yet even this is not the deepest danger. Because sometimes the person deceiving you understands your need for a comforting story better than you do. Number 5. The most powerful lie is partly true. The easiest lies to reject are absurd ones. The dangerous lies contain enough truth to become believable. A manipulator does not need to invent an entirely fictional reality. They only need to arrange real facts in a favorable order. A politician highlights genuine achievements while hiding genuine failures. A salesperson emphasizes a real benefit while avoiding the real cost. An algorithm shows you content that genuinely interests you while slowly narrowing what you believe is worth seeing. The lie survives because every individual piece can be defended. This is why smart thinkers should examine framing, not merely facts. 2 people can describe the same event accurately while producing completely different impressions. Rochefoucauld's world is filled with this ambiguity. Human beings rarely operate from pure truth or pure deception. They operate through selective attention. The twist is that you do not need a malicious person to distort reality. Your own brain already filters reality according to what matters to you. Once you understand that, skepticism changes. You stop asking only, "Is this true?" You begin asking, "What truth is missing?" And that question opens the door to the most dangerous battlefield of all: perception.